Almost spilled beans.
All right. They say when I snap, you guys will forget that you guys are gay.
It didn't work, yo.
I know what you're talking about. I love my dad.
I'm gonna have to practice.
I love my dad.
I'm gonna have to practice that next time again.
You like
I don't
that
have
one?
trauma.
Yeah.
That's good. That was pretty good.
I was practicing. I'm becoming a magician. That didn't seem to work this time.
You sound like
It'll work eventually.
that Bobby Altoff interview where the chick was like, "I'm not a magician," and she's like, "You're a musician."
Oh, she
He's
like,
right.
misunderstood
Oh.
her.
Yeah,
And she's trying to correct
purposely
her.
dumb, right?
You said you're a magician? See, me, I'm more of like a Big Sean character.
Non-existent.
And he said,
Which part?
He said,
Sean
he said,
or Big?
He said he's a magician.
A vagina.
That's a Big Sean bar, yo.
Big Sean has
magician.
some like questionable bars.
He's good.
What's another one? I like one. I like the other one where he's like, "Bitch, I'm 10 feet tall when I'm standing on top of my dick. You a sucker hoe, sucker hoe."
There's a song that he starts with like "Thank you God, God bless you." I was like, what the fuck?
I think that goes like hand in hand with this cadence.
I think it's like that bounce back shit. Thank you God bless you. No, man.
We'll get to Big Sean. First, I gotta cleanse the palate. Gotta make sure everyone's feeling good.
So you gotta cleanse that palate, all right?
Oh my God. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good morning. My name is Andre. I'm here with Laz.
Yep.
I'm here with Monty.
What up?
We got episode 135. Welcome back to another episode of the Lord Sacred District Podcast, the hottest motherfucking podcast in the world. Monty, how do you feel?
I feel good.
What were the biggest reactions to your makeover?
Oh, so far so good. You know.
Oh, great.
No one said you look better. No one has said you look better with your dreads yet.
Nah.
We need the drop.
Okay, that's good.
Oh, you mean
Damn, I thought he was playing the draw for a second.
Yeah.
You hit that note pretty good.
As long as
Identical.
as long as no one hits you with that one yet, I think you're in the clear.
Cool.
Whenever someone
Yeah.
says you look better with your dreads, it's game over.
Yeah. Well, so far so good. Like I said, I had a friend who went to jail
What?
and came back
ooh?
And he said
overnight. I'm not gonna say any names, but
Did
How
you
hard-
just say her?
yeah.
I think okay. So we're getting a little bit closer to
So it's
that.
different.
then.
It's not even that the same.
No, yeah, it
What?
is. Keep going.
Is she on that app?
No, but on that app. Nah, but I don't know. I just thought it was crazy. It was like really random and stuff.
Did they tell you
Something
before?
that happened?
No, that you had a friend that went to jail and came back.
Yeah.
How did you?
We just found out that like she came back.
Ooh.
This
Okay,
morning.
how'd she get in there? Why'd she get in there?
See, I don't want to say that either.
Snitches get.
'cause-
Ooh.
Yeah,
Why bring it up?
Yeah.
Because
You don't like to dive deep.
because
I
I
love
have
to
a friend that
dive
went to
deep.
jail, and I'm not gonna tell you why. Or
I was
Yeah, but my friend that went to jail just got out.
Illegal
Yeah.
activity.
So I was hanging out with my pops this morning. We were grilling, and
I'm jealous.
And then he straight up told me, "Hey, you know what? If you go to jail, I'm not bailing you out." He's like, "You're gonna
you're
stay
barely
there,
getting
you're gonna-
that speech.
You're gonna." Well, yeah, because our friend had gone
Yeah,
to jail,
yeah.
so
Right.
like
It was
it was a topic, you
Yes.
know. And then I was just like, "Damn, all right," but at the same time, like I understand, you know what I mean?
Okay.
You never
Like,
got told that as a kid? Not like as a kid, but like in high school? I definitely got told that in high school. Si te arrestan, güey, vas a ver, no te voy a
Yeah.
recoger.
I don't think I was
You're on
like
your own.
that bad of a kid.
Well,
where
me
I got,
either,
like-
but my parents just made sure to know, like,
yeah.
my parents tried to put the fear of God in me every chance they could.
Yeah.
So okay, so let's fast forward. You're an adult now. If your son was getting into trouble like that, would you bail him out, or
What is he
It depends how old he is.
Nah, to me,
if he's 22?
it's 22. It depends on what you did.
Yeah.
You gotta start 'em early. I
That's
think.
true. That's another thing.
Oh, okay. I see where you're going
I
here.
think you just gotta start 'em early. Just
Tell him
lay a
no.
foundation.
Well, that's what my parents
Don't
like,
count on
Wrong
me.
is wrong, right is right. You'll
Yeah.
feel it.
Well, my parents were like, when I turned 15, went into high school, my dad was like, you're at the point where they will arrest you. Like, they're not just going to call us anymore. Like, if you hang out with the wrong group of people, you're going to end up in the back of a cop car. You know?
Exactly.
And I'm not going to pick you up.
Did you ever get the cops at your school?
Cops at the school?
Yeah.
Well, our school had a cop on it.
Oh. Guess
Didn't every high school have like a cop?
No, but
I
I meant
think
like
so.
one that like it was like a demonstration where they're like, "Hey guys, like don't do drugs."
Oh, you mean like the drunk driving
like,
one?
Pretend no, not the ones with like,
Oh, you're talking
Should
about
do the
kindergarten, bro.
For real.
Or
this
like
guy.
early.
You're talking about like the
'cause this-
guest speakers you guys get
right,
like in
right.
school and stuff.
The like fake put you in the car, like, hey, this is what
I remember like this one guy came and he was like a barber. Like I remember that one specifically.
And then what?
Did he ever go to your school?
No.
Did you ever get a guy that
No.
goes and it's pretty much talking about like entrepreneurship or something along those lines?
white collar crime.
Yeah, the
White
thing-
collar crime.
His thing was he was like, oh, but you know what? Like I never go to work,
Because I love.
because he loves what
What I
he does.
do.
He's like he'd be like,
I
don't tell,
agree.
he's like I never go to work.
Oh, he's
Don't
like-
tell my wife. But I don't go to work.
NBA
My wife
hoopers
always
say
tells
that
me,
too.
"Oh, you're such a hard worker. You work every day." And he's like, "Yeah, I never go to work. Don't tell my wife."
Damn.
Because he loves what he does.
Right. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that. But yeah.
Wait,
That
I'm
was like
confused.
that was one guest speaker.
Why are you
that would come.
confused?
I don't go to work, but he loves what he does.
Because
So
he's saying
when
like,
he goes to work, he's passionate about like being
So
with
it
other
doesn't
somewhere
feel like
that it
work.
doesn't feel like work.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
what he's saying.
come on, lads.
I'm not that woke yet.
Jesus. Well, I'm glad.
So
That's
when
how I
you're-
feel. I mean, I
So
don't
when
go
you're
to
cutting
work.
my hair, you're not in like a dream state.
Yeah, you
This
should
is
be
the
in flow
best
state.
Yeah, I'm like,
yeah.
this is the
what the
sexiest.
fuck?
I wish I could put
No,
my
I mean it's
dick
not
in his
sexual
ear right now.
arousal. It's not
flow
about
state,
sexual,
right?
Yeah, it's about
It's cool. Like to me, it's
Connecting.
cool being able to just you come in and you're like a super funny guy. Then another serious guy comes in and he's talking to me about his family and I could relate to him. And then there's the single guy that I'm like, damn, I remember when I was a fucking kid, like a fucking 17-year-old whose girlfriend is going to college here and he's going to college there. And I'm
Damn,
like,
what do you tell that guy? He's 18 and he's telling you about,
honestly-
hey, my girl's about to go to college. We might take a break. Or
I always
what
tell
do
him
you tell
focus
those
on you,
people?
buddy.
Okay.
I always tell him, I'm not
okay.
I don't tell. I tell him the distance shit is hard. Focus on you. You're gonna meet a lot of people. I never tell him leave the person.
That's so
because-
hard to do though when you're
Yeah.
like young and you're so like in love with this person. You've never felt love like that
Yeah,
before.
especially-
You're like,
especially-
oh my god, this is my person. This is that fairy tale like love that I've been hearing about throughout my whole childhood. And you're like, oh, this is it. This is okay. No, I can't let this go.
Yeah.
You know?
Especially when you're going to college, right? When all you know is this, and you think that all you have to pick from is like the little town that you live in, but now you're going to fucking like a big city or a different town,
Yeah.
and you realize like, because I think that's what like middle school to high school was with me, like
The same people.
the same
kind
people.
of,
And then I
in
went to high
general.
school, and I was like, damn, the world's bigger than I thought. Like, there's a lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
people like from all
The
over the
network
place. Yeah, like
increases. Yeah, you get like kids from other middle schools and stuff too.
yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
what you, Chris.
Is it true that barbers are people like you're their therapist?
Sometimes I don't think people come and tell me everything, but
Have you guys heard that?
I don't tell my barbers anything.
There's like a stigma.
you just sit there and quiet.
There's a
Yeah, I close
stigma.
my eyes and I just like.
Oh, okay, they probably feel like, oh, this fool doesn't want to talk.
Dude, no.
most of the time, most of the times, the way I feel about that is like, oh, let him get in the zone. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
I don't.
when I would get like my locks done, I'd be there for like 3 to 6 hours,
Yeah.
depending on who's
Yeah.
doing my hair, blah blah
Yeah.
blah. And well, I'm like, yeah, I'm the kind of person that like, dude, it's gonna be awkward if I'm just like not saying
Yeah.
anything,
See, it's
but
not awkward for me.
I'm not gonna lie,
I
like
just detach.
so-
Yeah, but you're
sometimes
there
I-
for 30 minutes. He's there for like
Oh
hours,
no, okay,
bro.
okay. I see what you mean because when I go dye my hair with
Yeah.
my hairstylist, I'll have to be there for like 2 hours at least. And yeah, we chop it up. We chop
he's
it
like,
up.
I feel more zesty in here. I could talk.
Hey, I feel like I gotta like, dude, make your day go faster. So that's why I'm like, what's up, man? How's it going? Because you're like another dumb head.
What
Just the
happens-
back of the dumb head.
what happens when someone doesn't? It's like, oh fuck, now I have to talk to this one.
Oh, there's definitely
You
that.
have to be able to read that out too, you know.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
definitely that. That's why, like, I always ask, "Oh, how you doing?" If they're like good, and that's it. And
like, okay.
okay, I'm
Feel
cool.
it out.
If they're like, "Good, bro, I just came from here. Like, I'm going through this." Then, all right, we could talk. If not, I'm gonna just play on my headphone. I'm gonna listen to Joe Rogan or something. Like,
Okay.
I'm gonna let
Oh, so
you.
do you tell him? Like,
No.
hey, I'm gonna
Do you-
put on my stuff.
Well, if they don't want to talk, like if I
But what
if
if
I
you
cut
assume?
Zandre and he's just closing his eyes, I'm assuming that he's trying to relax. Some people do just go there to
I do relax. I do relax during my cuts.
Some people like I've heard people say like, I just come here and it's my only time away from my kids, so it's relaxing. I'm like,
Oh shit.
damn, like
Top
you
him
don't
off?
want to bother him. I'm like, oh, you can meet Chris in the back. He has the top off service. You thought you got me, huh?
What barbershop you work at?
I talked over you. That was my bad.
It's okay. Hey, it's okay. No harm, no foul.
The joke didn't land. Talk right over it. You got me.
It's all right. Look, I want to show you guys this clip. I don't know if you guys know who Melissa Ford is, but
That's
she-
the bitch on
Ford,
Joe Budden
Chevrolet.
podcast.
Joe Budden podcast. Yeah.
and she brought up like, or they were talking about child support and alimony and this and that, and this is her take. Her co-hosts are like too mature, and often they say that like, she weaponizes that female audience against her, so they don't really tell her shit. So I want to know what you guys think about this.
Definitely. I want spousal support. Absolutely.
Of course, but I was looking more so to hear, would you frown upon a guy that was looking for it from you? Like you doing these movies, you at the little free people party. that they throw.
I'd be fucking pissed. Yes, I would be fucking pissed.
Why?
Because it's mine.
Mel, you didn't know too many words for that. It's mine is what you went
It's
with?
mine.
But we're
You're such
equal.
a fucking crybaby.
It's mine, and I worked hard
But
for it.
we're equal though.
No, we're
right?
not.
And-
Equally yoked.
No, she's up.
no, I'm saying men and women in America, we are equal.
No,
we're
we're not.
supposed to be able to receive the same benefits.
She said no, we're not.
Okay.
That's right. And no dog piling on Mel.
No.
That's true.
Yeah,
It's peace.
we're not the same.
It's peace.
All
She
of a
answered the
sudden,
question.
Yeah. Women primarily make less money than men in
They don't-
every single industry.
They not like us.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
But in the instances we're talking about, the woman is up.
Yeah.
Makes way more money than the man.
And
Yeah,
the
so
example
this-
we just
yeah.
gave, you were up and you still felt like it's mine.
Yeah, no. I don't I'm not I would be pissed if I was forced to pay
Would you feel the
alimony.
same if it was the other way around?
No. Not at all.
Respect.
That's peace too.
Fuck no. Especially if he's super up. Absolutely.
Chris is over there shaking
And
his
also,
head.
time is equated differently for men and
wouldn't you-
women.
Why wouldn't you feel like that's his? And we're not gender warring or dog
No.
piling. We're actually leaving the school. I just want to. I'm glad that you cop to the fucking double standard. I just want to hear why you wouldn't accept it from him.
Because time is equated differently for the genders. You know, we have this conversation all the time about how men seem to get better with age and women, you know, the same thing. The stereotype does not go in the same way, or like the double standard doesn't go in the same way. So it's like, if I was married to you, had kids with you, and I kind of gave you my best years, then yeah, I would like to leave here with something, especially if I like devoted my life and most of my time to creating, you know, raising the family and whatnot. Absolutely. I would like some alimony, spousal support, child support. Yep.
Because I gave you my best years, and you gonna go get somebody hotter than I could go get right now.
Probably.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
It makes sense.
She's tripping.
Thoughts?
She's
Chris?
tripping.
Chris, you were shaking your head for like
The whole time.
majority of it.
Like
Yo,
80%
don't
of
get
it.
me started. Yeah.
And you're married. Well, you and Laz are both married, I think.
Yeah.
Or actually, you're engaged, right? Or something like
yeah,
that.
yeah. Call it marriage.
He's entangled somewhere.
I call that marriage already, to be honest.
Yeah, you guys live together.
We're
She has
open.
her open.
No, I'm just kidding.
Damn.
Hey, he said that like he's interested.
No,
Who?
like you're a
I didn't
cuck.
say anything.
No,
No,
he said
Laz,
me.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was like
you're a cuck?
surprised, like you're a
This
cuck.
is a beta cuck.
Dude,
I was like, not my boy. We lost
little
one.
switcheroony. The old bait and switch.
No way, you guys are really an open couple like
No,
that.
you're
Oh.
psycho.
I don't judge.
No.
I
Or
mean,
kink
either,
shame.
but I was just like, I know my Chris is more or kink shame.
I'm more open than she is.
Oh, so
Hey,
you're,
no, I feel you too. Me too.
so you guys are more willing to introduce a Tyrone?
A Laz, maybe a Bonnie, maybe a Zandre.
I'm actually taking.
Thanks. How generous. Thank you for
I'm
the
taking. My wife would not allow that, and nor would I want to do
Okay.
that.
Hey, when you
okay.
guys met her at my show, it was just a little introduction.
Oh,
we were just gauging.
God, no, bro.
We were trying to
was a
say
whole-
which one do we
this
want
was a whole
to
swinger.
which one do we want to conquer first? Which one do we want to conquer
Nah, that's
first?
fucking wild. Kick
You guys are
back.
crazy, bro.
Kick back. Kick back.
Hey, the listeners are gonna be flooding her DMs as soon as they figure
Yeah,
out who
bro.
she is.
You gotta
bro.
hide the IG now.
Hashtag free my girl.
Okay, so back to the conversation. Back to the conversation. You were shaking your head throughout the majority of it.
I get it if like, shout out to, I forget what comedian it is. Recently just saw, he's like, think about it from a girl's perspective. If you only had 3,000 nuts, wouldn't you be more sparing? Wouldn't you be like, hey, what's your credit score? Hey, how tall are you? Like, what, like, as shallow as chicks can be. Like, I get it now.
It's not
from that point of view. Like, I get it. But it's like purpose manipulation, purpose, like
it's intentional. Feels.
Animosity, a little bitterness. It's not healthy. It didn't seem.
It didn't seem like it was coming from like a genuine place type of thing.
I stand in two places here.
It was coming from like a revengeful, like
vengeful, even not even
vengeful.
revenge, like just
divorce could be, revenge could be.
You never know.
Something in divorce.
Yeah,
people take kids.
All right, that's the thing there. The spousal shit. If there's kids involved, yeah, you owe it to them. Like I would definitely owe it to my wife if she decided to like leave or something happened. Like I would owe it to her, bro. She like raises my kids at least till they're 18, right? Now, if there's no kids involved, like why do you need my money? Why do I need your money? Like we could just go both our separate ways.
That's a good point.
Money?
I kind of agree with you, but I'm not gonna lie. If I have to give you like half of everything, even if you're taking care of my kids, let's say you don't even need half to like.
Oh, that's just the
like,
beginning,
let's say
bro.
you don't even need all that. You know, like okay, they can be good with just like this much, and that's still like a great life, right?
Yes.
Like that's kind of where I would want to draw the line, right?
Well, what we're talking about is past that because everyone gets half. Now, after that, men are. If you've been married for a certain amount of time, men are responsible for paying that lifestyle that they used to live with you.
Yeah.
And I actually knew someone that wasn't gonna divorce their wife just because they knew like.
Oh yeah, me too.
Oh,
I think it's the same person that
cheaper to keep her.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at that point, she's just like doing whatever she wants, but she's
it wasn't like that.
Nah.
Like he wanted to leave, but he was like, if I leave her.
I have to pay alimony.
And at this point, they're both older, and he's like, even if she gets with someone, like she could be smart enough to like never marry the guy, and as long as she never remarries, he's responsible to financially take care of this person.
Jesus.
Can it maybe depend on the age of the kids?
Well, yeah, 18.
But I'm saying, like, how much are you willing to fight for custody of your kids if they're 3 years old as opposed to if they're 24?
Well, I'm not fighting custody for my 24-year-old.
But I mean,
my 24-year-old should decide where he wants to live.
Right.
He should be living
Leave
on
in
his
the
own.
comments,
Baby.
you got me. Okay, but you know what I'm saying? Like, how much? I mean, how much do you want to be involved in the kid's life? Are you willing to wait till they're 15 and then say, look?
Well, no. I think as soon as the thing happens, you're still like responsible to be involved. No, like
it's not like you just disappear
just because you guys get a divorce.
I believe in co-parenting.
If the woman has custody, full custody, and you're just paying,
you have to be a complete fuck up for someone to get like full custody.
It's wild. Like
yeah, for sure.
I have friends and like family members that like pay child support. They've showed me like their checks.
Yeah. Oh,
and I'm just
horrible.
like, damn, bro.
Did you guys see fucking Kanye West pays like $200,000 a month to Kim Kardashian, and Kim Kardashian does not need fucking money.
right?
Yeah.
I think
That's another discussion.
I think I saw that he has like the highest child support bill in America.
Dude.
Damn.
Congrats.
200.
Kim's lawyers are like working.
Kim's winning. Kim's winning, dude.
It sounds a lot to us, but is it
To them,
even-
it's like
is that
whatever.
even-
It's like whatever.
But it doesn't matter when they both have
principle,
money.
Principle, right?
Principle, yeah, for sure.
But I
Like
mean,
she's probably
wasn't
filthy rich.
that Tyrese's whole claim is that his wife was trying to like finesse the fuck out of him like by I think $28,000 a month she was asking for. He's like, bro, she's like a fucking 2-year-old. She doesn't need fucking $30,000 a month.
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes it could be a little bit like too much.
Give me the
prejudice.
kid and give me $30K a month. Let's see.
That's
Like,
crazy.
fuck that.
That's a crazy
But I mean
amount.
that though, like the whole prenup thing, like it saves the woman, you know, from getting like just used and okay, cool, you're done. It kind of like saves her, right? It's like, hey, if you leave, if you separate, you're kind of safe.
Are you guys signing a prenup? I didn't
probably
sign
not.
one.
Yeah, probably not.
Bro,
You're going all in, huh?
You love the person. I don't think you should, unless we like. I'm already set, you know. But when we get
What do you
bigger,
mean? What do you mean? You have a prenup?
No, I don't. But
Okay,
I'm
okay.
already set. Like I found my person, you know.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
when this gets bigger,
Lucky.
and you guys find your guys' person, like
I think if
I would get a prenup. If I didn't meet my wife and then we blew up, not trusting anyone.
Okay, you're saying that
Yeah.
we're too popping at this point. Not trust anyone. That's what you're saying.
Not right now. I'm saying like right now you still have your chance to like where people
You were
aren't-
saying to I should get a prenup. You just
No,
told me
I
that.
said when we blow
Oh, okay,
up.
okay. Well, hopefully I meet someone before that.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. You still have your chance.
Time is ticking.
was this a discussion before?
No, bro. I love my wife. I don't need to.
It's not, hey, I'm just.
If she ever did that, I'd be like, "What the fuck, Charlie?
Gotti.
Just give me that ring back, yo."
I'm gonna need that, yo.
Fuck
It's
no.
asking sometimes that could be like the first 5 questions.
That's
that
like
people
low key
ask.
disrespectful. So I'm kind of glad. Like,
But back to my initial point. Divorce can lead to revenge, bro. Someone could think about it and be like, well, this is how I'm going to get this person back.
Dude, I was
I'm just
watching.
going to finesse all his checks or her checks. Or,
Yeah.
I was
know?
watching these.
It's a thing. That
It
happens.
is.
That happens more often than not, I think.
I hope I'm never wrong, but I don't think my wife has the heart to do that shit.
I didn't say that.
No, I know. I'm saying I'm just like thinking about like you guys have a point. I definitely see this all the time, but my wife does not have the heart.
Chris?
Unsolved Mysteries. I forget. It was a recent
Some
season.
murder.com.
Dude, it was
Went straight to murder.
2 couples. The guy took the kids away from the mom, and then the other one, the woman took the kids away from the guy. So people get bitter. You never know.
Yeah.
They could change.
Oh yeah.
That's
It's
scary,
dangerous.
bro.
Yeah, dude. It's
But that's why you just got to
so
go all
scary.
in, bro. Find what you love and let it kill you.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a good one.
Fuck it.
She can't kill me if I kill her
Fuck
first. Hey, I'm just reciting Juice World. Relax.
Is that what Juice WRLD said?
He said something about like
We'll
something like
see
that.
Juice WRLD lyrics on tablets. I'm sure.
Like 100,000
tattoo
years
then,
from now.
Lance.
Oh, you're gonna find a cave with Juice World.
Right.
That's
Get
crazy.
Juice WRLD tattoos.
It is a possibility.
I know, bro.
So we're all in agreement that she was bugging then.
Yeah, she's definitely bugging. Anyone that thinks like that has a bigger problem. I think like the problem is bigger than just that situation.
You think it's a psychological
Wait,
thing.
she was thinking like, nah, fuck that. I'm not gonna give you half.
It's mine.
Yeah,
It's mine.
Yeah.
But yours is mine. But it's like what?
Yeah.
Chill.
That's what her thing was.
Okay, but like think about it. If you worked hard like 20 years and you finally get to where you marry somebody, or how long do you have to be married until like you have to pay out half?
I don't know.
What's that?
I think once you're married, you're married. I don't think it's a
Yeah.
fucking
No?
time thing.
Okay, I thought it was like a time thing, but
Maybe
I
I'm
mean,
wrong. I'm not.
I'm
No
pretty sure-
facts on this podcast.
Do you know?
No, I don't.
I
But
think the alimony thing is a certain time thing, but like the taking half is like as soon as you're married, you're married. But if we're married for a certain amount of time and I give you a certain type of lifestyle for a certain amount of time, then I'm required to somewhat keep that lifestyle up. But if you get married and you get divorced the next day, she could take half regardless.
Yeah.
But you don't have to continue to pay her alimony. But I think after a certain amount of years, you do pay alimony. But
okay.
yeah, she's entitled to half as soon as you guys get married.
Chris.
Bill Burr, he's just so smart. He's like Kobe and Vanessa. They signed a thing, and he's like, she didn't even make like one layup, and she gets like complete half, like a basic layup, and she
Yeah.
gets half.
Yeah, bro, but she fed the kids. She nurtured the
Yeah,
kids.
and she
Like-
didn't leave him when he went through that whole scandal.
Oh, Chris doesn't believe that happened, bro. He's a Laker fan too.
It wasn't. It wasn't rape, yo. It wasn't hard. It wasn't.
That's such a strong word.
Yeah, now we
wasn't-
might have to bleep
Yeah,
that.
dude.
You have to say.
That's why I
you have to
said
say
I'm sorry.
grape.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
you have to. Yeah, that's what.
Okay.
that's what everyone knows.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
So you.
I don't think it was great.
So what
Or
was
great.
it? So what was it?
It was just probably cheated.
Just cheated, got caught. But why would the
Well,
chick
see,
put that
that
on him?
sucks.
Why
Because
would the
they-
chick put that on him though? Money?
Money.
Duh.
It's Kobe. dude.
Okay, no, imagine that.
That
Okay,
sucks. He's like, I'm gonna
Wait.
put him on blast. But
you're a millionaire. You marry this girl. You fall in love with her. Okay, you get married.
Love
You're
of your
married for
life.
a couple years,
Have kids.
and then she cheats on you, and you guys have kids.
what do you mean? No,
Or-
Kobe
No,
cheated.
he cheated.
But you're switching it.
but imagine if like the woman
Okay.
cheats on you
Uh-huh.
with another guy.
Yeah.
You can't divorce her because if you do, you owe her half.
No, I think. Oh yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right.
Well, it will depend how
So,
the
like-
court would find fault.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Because if you go to court and you can prove that she cheated on you,
Right.
I don't think you're entitled
Right.
to give her
Yeah,
anything.
that's true.
No facts. But,
Can you prove that?
Well, bro, you got.
Oh, dude, that's a
It's
hard.
hard to
Yeah,
prove.
and then she'll go with
Once
the
you get-
Hey, there's a
emotional.
phone everywhere, my boy.
She'll go with the emotional, and she needs 30,000 a month for the emotional.
Damn
and,
it.
and they'll find a way.
Love is such a dangerous thing, bro.
Yeah.
Such a beautiful, dangerous thing.
Do you guys believe that women are more emotional, right, than like most men?
Like emotional sensitive wise?
Yeah.
Or yeah.
Emotionally,
feelings more?
emotionally
I thi-
driven.
I
All
think
that.
on a general basis, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Logic.
Just because they produce more estrogen.
Is that
That
why?
makes them more feminine. I think that
Is-
probably
is
has a
that
little
why?
bit to do with it.
Okay.
I feel like that's probably what.
Well, you don't think so? Or?
No, I believe that. I was just asking to see if you guys,
just dude science.
what you guys thought about that.
Absolutely no facts.
Boy math.
I
Yeah.
think logic and emotion, 2 things you need.
For what?
Just
In general?
survival. Survival. You need.
Well,
a
I would
little
hope
logic,
everyone has that.
You need a little emotion.
Yeah.
Compassion.
Well, some people are psychopaths and they have no emotion. Well, right?
School shooters.
Yeah.
Isn't that
or
a thing?
sociopaths have no
shooters?
emotions.
Sociopath.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't feel shit.
Serial killers.
Sometimes I don't feel shit when I take a shit.
Nah, you know. Sometimes I just be like, damn, I
It's a
don't.
Juice WRLD lyric.
It could be.
That one
both.
might be Juicy J, yo.
Juicy J
That's what they
lyric.
called me in high school.
Did you guys see that one story on that border patrol agent that?
Wait, Sandra just said sometimes he doesn't feel shit. Maybe he's sometimes a sociopath.
I think it's a possibility, maybe.
No, yeah.
Okay.
He's
Do you
definitely
guys
a
know
sociopath.
that the first memory I ever had, I was like in like elementary and like
You killed a rabbit or something?
no, and I was like
Strangled.
and like it was when I first like spawn like where I'm like oh
in
shit.
elementary.
Yeah, I was like it was first grade, and then
Yeah.
like I thought like one of my first thoughts ever was like, what if like this is all like a 3D diagram type of thing? Like, does everyone see the world the way I do, or do people see like that was one of my first thoughts.
You thought
Or
that
are
in
people,
elementary?
or are people seeing shit differently? Yes, that thought came to my head. I'm like,
I definitely thought that in elementary.
I said, is everyone experiencing this the way I'm experiencing it, or are people like vision in like 3D?
Money's like, it took shrooms for me to
Yeah,
realize
bro.
that.
That was like one of my first ones.
Was this pre or post watching Matrix?
No, this
No.
was like one of my first.
You never
thoughts.
had that thought? Like,
and I just thought I was just
damn,
like
I wonder
weird.
if he thinks the
Well,
same.
Yeah. It was weird.
No, you're definitely a psychopath, but that had nothing to do with that. That I do remember thinking that though. It was crazy. Like I was like, damn, am I the only one that feels like this and
Yeah.
sees this, or because I'm like, this
Am
is
I the main character?
Okay, like that. Yeah, but I thought you were talking about like 3D
Yes,
animation.
I
blah,
was.
blah. That's what I thought you were talking about.
No, I was talking about that.
yeah, I know you were talking about that.
Like have you seen when they make video games and it's like
Yeah.
the joints type of thing?
Exactly.
And yeah,
They're all polygon
yeah,
shapes.
it's like
and
polygon
stuff. Yeah,
shapes. I'm
yeah.
like, does everyone see it like this, or are people like in polygon mode? That was weird. It was
Yeah.
one of my first. Yeah.
was
What were you talking about? The border patrol agent or some
oh
shit
yeah,
like that?
that got caught. Fucking, he was letting people. Well, he got arrested for letting people in girls in for showing them their tits, pretty much.
Showing them their tits. You think
So he was just letting people through if you showed him his tits. And he got arrested for that.
He probably
shit.
got a little something more than that.
You think so? I think he
Yeah.
might have just been a perv.
Who catches him? Who catches that?
Probably the cameras, bro. Like, why is this guy's line going so quick? Like, what the fuck?
And all the chicks just like,
Oh wait, no, but that's not how the border patrol shit works,
It does. Well, the last time I went, it was like you pull up, passport.
bro. You got to make it through like a couple stops to go through. To go to the initial gate, you got to show your passport. They're not gonna let you in,
Well,
and then you
they're
still
talking
got
about driving.
Oh, driving.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So that was his gig. Like, there's people that if you give them a couple $100,000 or a couple $1,000, they'll let
Must
you
have been
straight
some
through.
fat tits then.
Yeah, but if you get caught, like if he reports that, you're fucked.
Well, he did get
for
caught.
offering.
He get,
yeah.
he got arrested, but that's like
That's
would
risky.
you risk something that stupid for like tits? Like you have to be some horny ass like pervert. Like, oh yeah, if you flash me, you could go.
He
through.
was probably like, they're never gonna find out. I don't know. He probably thought he had the whole thing under control.
Why are you laughing back there, Chris? You might be the perv.
Chris is like, I can relate.
What's so funny?
What's so funny over there?
dude, that's so funny.
What's so funny?
Come on, you have to share. People are listening.
You're being money right now when he told us about this girl that got arrested.
Dude, guys are just crazy.
It's the hottest podcast in the world, bro.
Guys
Oh, guys are crazy for some tits. It's like
I'll let you in.
now I have a feeling that Chris would have been one of these guys. He's like laughing a little too hard. He's like, fuck, I could have done that.
It's so easy, but it's like you'd never think to just like flash.
What do you mean? Like, imagine the
But
first.
maybe it is that easy. I mean,
Imagine the ladies at the front is like, no,
leave a comment.
No speaking
if-
English.
Hey,
Like, las tetas, doña, las tetas. Dude.
You think the border patrol agents don't speak English?
hey, leave a comment.
No,
if you
the
let,
person.
Okay.
leave a comment if you let the fat tits go through.
Yeah.
Leave a comment, and we'll find out how many dirtbags are out there. Yo.
But imagine how often this shit happens. This is just at the. This is
It's
just
what it is.
daily.
It's like people taking advantage of their
Daily.
job, of their
Yeah.
position.
Yeah, people,
Right?
humans do that in general, like all throughout.
Yeah, that fool definitely
work-
woke up thinking, I'm not going to work today.
The workplace, that shit happens in offices. That shit
Yeah.
happens, everywhere. Some people like goes back to all the execs doing.
Are they
making-
big tits? What if they're just small tits?
He's like,
So,
nah, those
hey,
aren't gonna cut it, man.
Hey,
Get her ass! You got green apples instead of melons.
Thanks for showing me your tits, though.
like what?
now you gotta let her go, huh? Because now she could report
What if
you.
the areola is not perfect? Like what, if
What?
it's too big or too small? What if he doesn't like?
I like them.
You
Big?
do, but what about Laz? What about Monty? What about me?
Now if they're too big.
What kind of areolas are
this
USA
guy's
worthy?
This guy's into tits, so he probably was just like seeing all kinds. And he was like, oh, this beats the one from November 13th.
Yeah.
Fucking 2000, whatever. Fucking
True.
perv. Chris, you're laughing a little too hard. I feel like you might be related to this guy.
I mean,
I really do.
how specific are these tits that you're relating to?
Dude, he wants to know.
I really wish I didn't have to switch gears on this, but we're already here at the Border Patrol talk.
Tits.
Yes, tits,
We can come back to that.
of course. We
Come
could always
back.
come.
300,000 minors that have crossed that border under the tutelage of your border czar, Kamala Harris, are unaccounted for today. Unaccounted for today. This is an official report from the Inspector General saying they cannot monitor all these unaccompanied minors. They don't know where they are. What a tragedy. They don't know if they're human trafficking. They don't know if there's human slavery. They don't know what's going on with these children. They don't know where the hell they are, frankly, and it's outrageous. This report just dropped yesterday afternoon. I can't believe it's not headline news everywhere, but I'll bring it to you. And I will tell you that 300,000 kids are somewhere in America today unaccounted for. What do you make of that?
So they're bringing in kids that are undocumented, just like, right? Is that what you're
mining
saying?
gold?
Okay, what I dislike about this specific clip is that they said Kamala Harris, and I'm not here to protect anyone. I'm just saying.
You think it's propaganda already? Yeah.
Not
I know what
even
you're
that.
saying.
I just think that shit happens regardless of who the fuck is president.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, you
that-
think it's just a consistent thing that happens?
Oh
Yes.
yeah,
at
that's
the border.
I think
that's
it is.
something that happens and is business on the other side of this country. Like people
Expound.
fucking make money off of that shit.
Expound.
Like people in Mexico are the ones that run these like. I mean, there's nothing good about this. There probably are like sex
bro,
trafficking
No,
and
they are. There's people that need that would do anything for money over there. So they'll like send kids over or sell them, or I don't know. There's businesses like that operate
Yeah.
all over the world.
and I'm sure it's businesses on both sides, but like that's gonna happen
It is on both
regardless.
sides.
It's gonna happen regardless of who the fuck is president. It's happening in China. It's happening all over the world, bro. This shit is like
Yeah.
international at this point.
That shit happens in like North Korea and shit everywhere.
Human trafficking.
I think at this point it's just like you're letting them through the border and you're responsible because you're in office. But I think I've always said like, bro, we should have like a fucking strong border just because of shit like that, because of the drug traffickers, because not to stop fucking Jesus from coming here and working at a strawberry farm for fucking 25 cents a basket.
Chris?
It's tough
Yeah, it is.
because people lie and people are people.
Yeah,
And
people
you want to believe the best in them. Sure, you're going to grow whatever you're going to raise. You're going to get a great job. But then they end up like,
I don't get why.
Should have just finished. You were there already.
Yeah.
I did finish. And no one's ever happy when I do.
The thing is, I don't know, bro. It's ridiculous. It's something that we have no one has control over. People that are in control of those businesses have to want to like stop that shit for it to stop.
Well, just how this guy's corrupt at the border, telling girls to show them their titties. Like there are people corrupt at like the border that like the side of the border that we're talking about.
Did you guys ever see that? I know it's like I'm drawing into fiction, but End of Watch, that movie with
with the two cops.
Ooh, he was a Zavala.
Yeah, you know when like once they,
The gay one?
Mexican.
Oh no, nah.
Damn it. he had kids too. He was still gay.
Yeah.
Anyways, there's a scene where like they go into this home, they do like a wellness check or something. They go in and they find like a bunch of people in like the basement and shit.
Oh yeah.
I think that's happening for sure.
Oh yeah, there's houses in LA full of that shit. Full of guatemaltecos and shit.
Yeah, it's pretty
Well,
wild thing that's going on. I don't know.
What I
don't
found
know what
out-
to think about it.
what I found out about the Mexican border with the South America and shit, or Central America, is that when there's people crossing, they check them for tattoos, and if you have anything gang related or anything, they don't let you in. I don't know why we do that shit, and we're letting people with AKs tatted on them and like fucking shit in like different languages that means crazy shit. Like,
Yeah, we're not even second guessing it. Like, just let him in. Got a picture of an AK.
How do you stop every
this
single
guy has an
person?
AK on his fucking head. Has
Yeah.
an MS-13.
Has a tattoo of a dude slitting another person's throat. Oh yeah, let him in.
Like,
Yeah,
But how do you stop? You can't.
You can't. No, you can't. But the thing is, like, you arrest these guys and you let them
Yeah,
go.
but you can't.
I think you can minimize it. I think you can minimize it.
Just under what suspicion? Like just a tattoo? That's not.
Yeah,
You know what I
it
mean?
might
Like,
not mean shit.
and it slows down.
AK
everything.
doesn't mean anything.
But even then, like,
I would probably get an AK tatted on me.
But even then,
Or maybe a little
So you
AR-15.
stop, Laz. So you stop that car,
Stamp
let
my
them
leg
go
or
through.
something.
Yeah.
The car right behind him is all the homies, all the Godfathers, everybody, and you let them through because you got the guy in front. Like they'll figure out a thing. Like
No, yeah. Well, fucking El Chapo has tunnels, and I think there's a bunch of tunnels that shit doesn't get accounted for. And there's not. I don't. At this point, I don't even think it's just Mexicans, bro. I think it's
Oh,
the
it's the
Chinese, the Jews.
Yeah,
It's
blame it on the Jews.
you remember that?
No, the tunnels. Yeah. But I think like the Chinese are coming in at a big rate. The Middle Easterns are coming in and it's all through the Mexican border, and it just gets classified as Mexico.
What was that little story of like the Venezuelan gangs that took over that complex?
Oh, dude, I just seen that.
Just recently?
See, like I do think that's like a big issue if it's real, but it is weird timing. It does feel a little propaganda-ish.
real?
Yeah, it could be like propaganda.
Yeah, you think the government's just gonna let these guys? It was like 7 of them, and they took over a fucking
Yes.
apartment complex. You mean that apartment complex didn't have 8-10 guns in it? Like,
Yes, I think.
You think it's a real
absolutely.
thing?
I think they would absolutely take over. Yeah, like
Is it?
Have you seen them?
didn't this happen in like a fucking like?
Have you seen the complex?
Aurora,
It doesn't.
Colorado.
It's not like
So they're allowed to have guns there, right?
really. It's not
Yeah,
really
open
nice.
carry.
It's already.
From beat down. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and like this, you can tell like the city doesn't give it.
So what my like theory for that was like they're trying to get people out of it, so they just kind of let these guys do their thing, so they can knock it down and build a fucking something on
Nah,
it.
that's a little far fetched.
You
Yeah,
think?
we're just gonna let these Venezuelan gang guys just come and point guns at everyone.
Well,
we
if
can
you
tear
said
this
they ran down.
Good luck getting another like a new tenant that sees
But I mean,
those videos.
Laz, for sure. Okay, you can
like
just
bad
say
publicity.
right. Hey, it's the Venezuelan gang.
Yeah,
Like how did Venezuela?
I'm just
cross
glad they didn't
Mexico
make say.
to
How'd they
come to
find out they were
Colorado?
Venezuelan?
I mean, in the report,
They look
show-
Mexican.
In the in the report,
I'm glad they didn't say Mexican though.
they show like
Yeah, that would have been a
flags,
shame.
like spray paint on cars and like.
See, this
They're, like,
feels
repping
it feels like kind
Venezuela.
of set up though, like the bricks at the fucking marches and shit type shit. Oh, let's
think
leave
it-
proof. Fucking Venezuela flag.
I guess I guess I'm leaning more towards it's more real than it's not.
Of course, it could be a possibility.
So-
but I just think that if that happened anywhere in America, we would have heard about it.
Well, that's I mean,
You know?
would you? Are they going to report on that?
I think a lot of people
I would
heard
hope
about
so.
it though.
Like if that happened here,
Well,
I think the cops would pull up in like
the
probably
assassination
like
of the
4 minutes.
president was done in a week and a half.
What?
The assassination of the president was. We're not talking about it anymore.
That's
If
It's
it-
over.
Yeah. If it was the other way, if it was maybe Biden, day 34 on the investigation.
No, I don't think so. The
think
internet
so?
works in like a 2-week cycle, bro. People forget what happens within 2
But
weeks.
I'm saying, shouldn't it be more like? Shouldn't these things be more reported? Like, shouldn't we spend more time on
What?
the assassination?
Like,
I think at this point, more like crazier shit is happening every day that it's like kind of hard to remember. Like you got to remember, it was like a thing that like there was a fucking vacuum that vacuumed itself like 5 years ago, or like
What?
No, don't mind me.
I think we have the capability of spreading the news better. Like
Yeah.
we could definitely let all these things be known throughout the world. And what was that?
What was what?
Yeah. Well, who's got you smiling like that?
Show the pic.
I know
Show
you
the
don't
pic.
smile like that when I text you.
Shit thin or thick.
Actually, I do. No.
so you're just not there, fool. How could you know?
No. I'll show you guys. It's nothing deep, but I was looking for something, and my homie hit me up like right when I was looking at it. It says when you ask bro to do a background check on her, and he come back looking like this.
And it's a penguin from Toy Story.
Those are my favorite.
Yeah.
The knee.
Anyways, it just felt a little propaganda-ish. I think it's like couple more weeks and we'll hear about a caravan coming our way.
I mean, we're like 8 weeks away from elections, right?
Well,
It's
there's
right around the corner.
I
Yeah,
saw
they'll hit
some-
it maybe like 4 weeks right before this, so it's fresh in your memory.
I saw something
Oh,
that
a
they
new
were,
caravan coming from Colombia or some bullshit.
Okay,
like
if
that.
Kamala wins, do you think it's rigged?
I don't.
I think even if Trump wins, it's
rigged.
Yeah.
Like
At
either
this
way,
point, it's whoever wants. I think they're really having fun watching like episode 3000 of America right now.
Right,
Like
right.
somewhere,
I can feel
whoever decides to choose who wins. Like they're really just. Have you guys ever seen? Sorry, it's like really left turn, but I've been watching this show and it makes me feel like we live in it.
Which one?
The Umbrella Academy.
I haven't, but you brought it up like a couple times. Is that the one with the monkeys and shit?
It has a monkey, but it's just one character. But the whole show is about timelines and shit.
Like a parallel
multiverse.
Yeah. And then in the show, like they're like, oh, like they discover like, oh, we're in different timelines. And it kind of is the thing of what is it called when you know how they said Pikachu just used to have like stripes on his tail and
the Mandela effect.
it kind of like, oh, look, it's a different timeline. This actor is this and this actor is that. Like the movies were different. And I'm like, this life isn't real. We're just in like different timelines and
Heath
shit.
Ledger is Batman. And
In a different universe.
In a different universe.
You think so?
whoa.
I remember, you know, one of my first spawns was second grade, maybe a little later than yours. My teacher told me, yeah, there's parallel universes. She fucked my head, bro. There's like, there's
Wait,
like
your
a different world.
Your teacher fucked your head.
Damn.
He skull fucked
Right in
you.
the ear. You got some big
She literally
ears,
told
yo.
me that there was.
I would have responded too. I would never forget that.
Dude, you got straight. You passed that class, didn't you?
yeah. She told me like there's a different world where like a
Let
different
me show
utopia.
you the world. Sorry.
We talked about this, Chris.
Shit, fire.
Not just kidding. There's a different world where you decided to take a different path, like, and just a bunch of different worlds where you
Yeah,
split
yeah.
and you split. And I was like, damn, bro, there's an evil me out there.
That's what they say your intuition is. Someone
think
trying
so?
to guide you on the best path. Like, you've ever seen that movie, the Doctor Strange, where he's like, oh, fucking, where he's like, I went through all the realities. This was the only way.
With Thanos.
Like, I think
At the
that
end.
happens.
He's like, there's
to-
out of 1,082,
Yes.
only 2 that work. And he's like, this is the one that.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what that show is. Like, they just keep bouncing
all
back and
doing
forth
it.
from
They're all-
timelines.
Yeah.
Everyone's doing it.
Yeah.
And they say regret.
Spider-Man.
And they say regret is you trying to warn your past self of like a mistake.
Mm.
And that's what
Interesting.
intuition is. It's like a wormhole.
So you think there is somewhere where like
And
someone
so,
decided-
so intuition is your future self regretting something.
Your intuition.
Yeah. That gut
No.
feeling.
your intuition, your future self telling you not to do something.
Your intuition is your future self regretting something.
Oh, so like your gut feeling is telling you don't do this because
Right.
you're regretting it in the
Or
future.
you'll regret it.
Okay.
So then what?
I think there's something to that.
Yeah. It's trying
know?
to guide you. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
do this, don't do that.
It's the-
You really shouldn't be doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's the other guy? The other movie with the outer space guy when he's banging through the Interstellar,
Oh,
Yes.
where he's trying to tell you like,
Yeah,
That one. yeah.
yeah.
What about when you
Morse code?
when you dream of like something that happens? And
Oh,
you're like,
deja vu.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a trippy feeling.
That is.
You're
a
like,
trippy
I've-
feeling.
That's why I believe in
Wait,
shit like that.
I
'Cause I'm
thought-
like, yo, how? Nah.
Yeah.
I've been here
deja vu
before.
is dreaming, or I thought it
No,
was like
deja vu
It
is
could
a
be.
feel. Deja vu is a feeling of that this has happened before,
But I
It's
think it is
literally-
during
yeah.
a dream.
Yeah.
I think it is.
or like
during-
I've been here
It
before.
could be during a dream that you see it happening, and then all of
Yeah.
a sudden you live it in real life, and you're like, "Wait, what?
Yeah.
I've seen this before."
Yeah, somewhere in the subconscious.
yeah.
Somewhere-
Either you lived it before, or like you saw it in a dream.
Yeah, and
Like,
somewhere it's stuck in your subconscious. You've never had that?
No, I've had that, but I never knew that it happened in a dream. I always thought that it was kind of like I kind of feel like I've done this before, but
Well,
not
yeah,
a
that's the way
dream.
it's supposed to.
That's
feel.
yeah. It's supposed
That's
to
why
feel
it's
that way. You're
No,
like,
but-
wait a minute.
I never thought it
Dude.
connected with a dream. I thought it was just like a past
no,
life
we're-
kind of thing. Like,
no.
oh, I done
Past
this in my
life, nah.
past life.
No, you just have the feeling that you've seen this and experienced this before. It's that feeling. It's not attached to
yeah.
anything. It might be like, oh, I think I dreamed it, but it's just the feeling of like, wait, nah, I fucking experienced this before.
Yeah, that's what it was. I felt like
Yeah.
I've definitely experienced
That's
it.
what that-
Never dreamed it.
Such
but-
a beautiful feeling too, to be honest.
it is, but you can't do anything about it.
Have you
yeah.
guys ever had it to the point where you could guess what's gonna happen next?
Kind of.
Yeah?
Yeah. Where
Like,
I'm
oh,
like,
that fool's gonna
where
drop
I'm
the
like,
cup.
Or no, yeah, or
Yeah.
I just wait, and I'll be like, nah, I need to see, because I feel like if I say something and
It won't happen.
I
It'll
I
throw it off?
alter something, or like I've altered something, you know. And so I just let shit play out, and it has played out before, maybe like once or twice, but like it's a thing.
And
where
the-
I'm like, nah, I'm gonna wait. I'm like, oh shit, I fucking see.
I should have
You
said
know?
something. Yeah.
End up like the guy on Hot Tub Time Machine where he's betting on the game and then the random squirrel pops up.
Yeah,
He's like, that shit's not supposed to happen.
yeah, something like that.
Fucking crazy.
Check this out, man. I just saw Scarface for the first time, man. Can you believe that, man?
That's more of a Jersey accent, but you just watched
Oh,
Scarface for the first time?
Really?
Really?
No
Dude.
way. I thought it was all right.
Do it again?
Check this out, man. I just saw Scarface, man.
Nah, it's Jersey for sure.
Damn.
Sounds Italian to me.
Yeah.
Sounds like they're about to take my kneecaps because I lost a bet and I can't pay it, yo.
Well, I just saw it.
Okay.
So what'd you think? Come on.
It's really good.
That's what I said. There's
It's
some
a
people.
great.
Tony
it's a great movie.
Montana. What
Montana.
character did you like the most in the movie?
Dude, his buddy Manny.
Ooh.
The one that fucks the sister?
Got married. It was all
Damn.
pure.
So
behind his back.
So if Monty married your sister, well, fucked your sister and then married her, it would make it okay.
I mean, you better watch it, yo.
I know you like Monty. We'll use Zandra as for the
No,
example.
but he was his homie.
You don't like Sasha?
He was his homie.
I'm a charming guy, bro.
He was his homie. It was like his number one guy.
Well, we're
Yeah.
not your number one guys.
That's why I'm looking at Monty real quick. I'm like, hey, let me see this guy. He cuts his hair. Obviously, he's a different person. I don't know how you're going to be to my sister.
Oh, wait, you do have a sister.
I didn't even know you had one.
Me either. I thought you were a single kid.
Hey,
This is
wipe
why
that
you
smile
acted
off
like
your
this.
face, Monty. Don't smile so hard, Monty.
I'm just trying to picture Chris with long hair right now.
Oh,
You think that's what that looks like?
It's kind of rough.
that looks like
There's a skit
Like
there.
a girl version
There's
of
a
Chris?
skit here somewhere.
Oh, we gotta make Chris. Would you wear a dress, Chris?
Ooh.
On some Martin shit. Like where you
some
play your
Martin?
own sister?
Oh, that'd be funny.
That didn't answer my question. That's kind of a
Martin?
no there. You know the show Martin?
Martin. More like Tyler Perry.
Well, Tyler Perry too, but Martin did the show Martin, and he would dress up as, what was the girl's name again?
Shaniqua.
Shaniqua, and it was him. But yeah, anyways,
So
we should definitely do a skit of Chris wearing a dress and shit, being his sister.
So Manny, huh? Manny was your favorite character. What a slime ball, huh?
No,
he was
nice,
a loyal
bro.
loyal
He was
guy.
so
though.
loyal.
Yeah.
The most loyal.
And at least he married her.
Yeah.
Least favorite character.
Ooh. Probably the scumbag first like Don he worked with. The guy who was like obsessed with women and like he was messy. The first guy.
The bald guy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The one with black hair.
The guy who was dating Michelle Pfeiffer.
I don't know.
not
who
an
the fuck that
important
is.
role
I
enough
don't
for
know
me
who
to
that
remember.
is.
Yeah,
Michelle Pfeiffer's a white chick.
Yes.
So you're talking. So at that point, that was the second guy he dealt with. Because the first guy introduced him to the second guy.
That was okay. So that first guy I'm talking about, and then the second guy didn't trust the first guy.
The one that was a rat.
Yes.
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 That's the
him.
guy.
Yes.
okay.
In the end.
Well, he was a rat.
Yeah.
It was a little crazy how cocaine works. How you could get shot 1,000,000 times and won't die.
It's a super drug.
That was a really great
keeps you
ending
alive.
scene too.
It was.
What a way to. What a
So
way to.
practical.
Was that
compared
scene
to
better?
today.
I thought the better scene than that was the scene at the hotel
Oh, that was pretty sick. Where they're killing his homie.
with the fucking
The chainsaw.
Oh, with the chainsaw.
that was
Oh,
pretty
dude.
intense.
That
Yeah.
was an intense scene.
That was pretty intense.
They directed that movie pretty well for the time that they directed it in.
all
Yeah.
those movies were great back then.
Has a nice little vintage look to it.
No, well,
Not even-
those were vintage times. Like that's
Yes.
just the way they were rolling with it.
I think-
yeah,
you know?
filming them.
And the acting was great too.
Yeah.
That shit was raw. Like,
I think the storytelling was really great. They didn't have to rely on CGI. They had to be like practical. They had to make like movies about characters and they like dive deep in the characters themselves as opposed to like all of a sudden we're out of space.
Yeah,
and the space is the character.
A lot of distraction.
Yes.
yeah,
yes.
I see what you're saying. So what do you rate it?
Ooh.
oh, it's up there.
Oh, it's up there, Daddy. It's right up my alley. Probably 8.
Ooh,
Eight?
Yeah,
That's a lot.
8 or 9.
A lot.
Ooh.
I think. Yeah, I'm like between the 8 and 9 team.
I'll rate it.
9.
I'll rate it a 9, just because of the fact that it gives me the theatrics, the score.
It was good. Yeah.
The only
I'd
thing-
watch it again.
The only thing I was like, ugh, was at the end when the sister was like,
Oh, fuck me, Tony.
yeah, I was like,
I kind of like that. I was
we'll
like,
change the camera on that one.
oh no, because it's like,
We let him hang out with Worthless a little
No.
too long.
no, I think it's because like throughout the whole movie, he's like this overprotective,
Protective, right.
you know, and it's like, well, what is it? You know, what is that? Like, I got sisters, you know, like,
Are you overprotective?
no,
And she was high on
Nah.
coke, and he just killed.
her husband.
Right. So
It was a lot to throw in there.
Right.
But
It
I
was
think
a
that's
lot.
what added to the ending scene. It's so intense. It's like, wait, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Oh no, they killed
And
her.
even
you know?
he was like-
it was like it climaxed.
I
he,
did.
But he was almost like, dude, that was a beautifully shot scene because there is a lot that goes on in that scene
Little
that I don't
background.
think people talk about enough.
Little background.
Like, wait, so was Tony trying to fuck his sister throughout the whole movie? Was this like a subconscious thought in Tony's head where he's like, he sexualizes his own sister?
No.
You don't think that's kind of what that
I didn't get that.
Confirmed?
At all.
Maybe your first. I didn't think the
he
same.
he makes her cover up. He like slaps her in the bathroom. Like,
Yeah, but she doesn't come in until like second half of the movie.
doesn't matter.
I think
Once she's in there, that's kind of like the notion.
he's overprotective.
Yeah. You guys never heard like the Mexican people? They're like, oh, ni que fuera pa mí. You know?
Don't ever say that. Yeah.
You guys never heard that shit? Like, it's not like she's for me type shit. Like, why am I gonna be overprotective of my sister? Like, what the fuck? Like, what am I
I'm
gonna
protective
see,
over
no.
my sister.
I mean,
yeah.
Oh,
I
are
don't
you?
have any sisters, but I
But
figured
I can't
like,
say that because
Yeah,
everyone's gonna.
they're
come at
humans, bro.
yeah.
And they're smart. I mean, my sisters are smart, so like, I'm like, if you get played, like,
My
should-
sister's not the smartest, and I'm
you
not
should have seen that
overprotective.
coming.
Well,
you know?
life was different back then as well, too, though.
for sure.
You know, morals
Tradition.
were different, traditions were different.
Ooh.
So now it's a whole nother
So
ballpark.
why do you think the director threw that in there?
Well, because back then that's like what was more normal.
That's pretty raunchy.
You know?
to just be like,
So you could relate to Tony then if you're overprotective of your sister, Chris.
I mean, I'm not gonna stop her from dating a guy.
yeah,
I mean, even if it was my best friend. I mean, if anyone, I would hope he would
Right
be the
now,
best.
your sister calls you. She's like, "Hey, Chris, come get me. He
Why
just
does she
hit
sound
me.
like George Lopez? Hey,
Chris, come get me. This guy
Do
just
girl
hit
voice.
me.
oh,
Like-
we're all going. I'm calling you guys. We're all going.
Oh yeah, I'll come with you.
Yeah. I'll get
Hey,
shot.
yo.
I'll get shot one time.
I'll get shot one time.
Hey, you get shot where? Where do you want the shot? On your chest.
You would go though,
Yeah, and I.
and then
call
you show up, and
guys.
she show up. She was lying the whole time. Now you gotta fight the guy.
It would be too late. She'd be telling me, and I would be in the middle. Yeah,
Yeah, he'd be fuck you, asshole.
yeah. I'd break down.
Oh shit, my hand's broken.
Yeah. Last,
See, but in this case,
get in there, my hand's broken.
yeah, but in this case, no one was beating up his girl
No,
or
he's
his sister.
getting
She was just
tweaked.
getting rizzed up and like doing coke in the bathroom and shit.
Yeah.
All right.
See, if my sister was doing coke in the bathroom,
that was
I'd
the
probably
first
slap
guy.
her.
That was
I'd
the
probably
fir-
slap her too. Not
That
gonna
was the
lie.
first guy, and she better not be doing that, Laz. She better not be doing that, Laz. You hear me? I'm not gonna say her name.
I don't do coke. Why are you putting this on me? What the fuck?
I know what you're doing.
You're the only one that seems to be jealous of your sister. So I'm
Not jealous,
I'm
protective.
picking your brain.
I think I would be
'Cause
protective.
I'm with Chris. I mean, I'm with Zandre. I'm like, bro, I can't. My sister has her own situation. I can't.
up to a certain point. Like if she needs me, like I'm there. You know
That's
what I mean?
different, bro.
But if
But
you,
I mean, you
see
can
her-
look out. You can look out. Like if I see my brother fucking up, like I'll tell him, like, "Hey, dude, like I don't think."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I mean, as far as like slapping them, I mean, it depends what they're doing. I don't know if I had a sister, if I would slap her and be
Right,
like, "Hey,
right.
stop doing that shit."
I was being theatrical.
Yeah.
Give me some leeway.
I've gone out with
It's
my
entertainment.
sister where like
They were hitting on her, and you were like, "Hey, get away from my sister!"
I'm not gonna- yeah.
No, you did that?
No, I didn't. But I didn't. I noticed that I'm like. I looked at her. I'm like, and then she looked at me like, chill, and I'm like, ah.
Okay. You just
see,
have to
that's
sit there.
cool.
Buddy over here is a cock block. So wait till next week.
Hey, I'm her big brother.
But she knows.
Stay
like,
away.
She knows I'm right next to her. At least,
hey, that's mine.
if anything happens, like she knows I'm right.
So
there.
she wasn't on her A game then. She was holding back. She's
What
like,
do you mean?
What are you
"Damn,
talking
my,
about?
my,
A game.
my brother's right there. I can't riz back."
She better not riz back.
What?
She's got no riz.
You gonna take her to the bathroom? Slap me up, Tony.
No.
What are you gonna do? Hit me?
Well, you slapped her up, all right.
Damn. Yeah,
Okay.
he did.
Well,
I didn't
now
see
we
that
know Chris
coming.
is overprotective of his sister.
That's fine though.
Yeah.
nature.
If I go out with my sister, I'm trying to go to the opposite side of the bar.
She older or younger?
She's a year younger than me. And I'm like, get away from me. I don't want to even see you talk to guys. I think that's kind of gross. I'm not here to tell you don't talk to them.
I'm not on that
But I'm
level
like,
either.
get out of here, bro.
I don't
I'm
wanna
not trying to
see
be
that
see.
shit.
Yeah, I'm not trying to see that shit.
Mine's like
You're
4
trying
or
to see
5.
your sister get rizzed up in front of you?
I don't care, bro. I'm
Yeah.
just like, we're all
wanna
humans. We're
see
all just
that.
here to have fun. Like, if you're flirting, fucking.
Go over there and
As
do
long
that.
as you're not-
Yeah. Don't
Obviously, if
be
you're not-
respectful, yo.
Oh yeah, if you're being a
You see
thought,
you
it's
see the
different.
big brother right next to you. I'm not gonna.
Oh no, I don't care.
Well, if she's being a thought, then you're not going to
That's
want to
different.
see that. You know,
That's
you're gonna be
different.
like, oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, but my sister's
Right.
not thoughts. As far as
My
I know.
sister's not a thought.
My,
Chill, yo. Chill. Don't laugh so hard.
yeah, your cheeks fucking.
And he's put his finger up too. He's like, hey,
No.
Hey. chill.
okay.
I'm surprised Tony isn't your favorite character.
All right, listen. Did you guys see that story on Chris Brown with that chick? She posted like a picture of Chris Brown from her meet and greet, and then like he's like holding her face, damn near about to kiss her, and then like the next slide is like her
About to get her.
wedding or some shit. What do you guys think about that?
Dude, what?
If your wife did that, what do you think?
Oh, it's a problem. You're not Mrs. Hernandez anymore. Or whatever. Like,
You're
tripping.
Mrs. Brown now.
nah, you're.
Wait, say it
fucking-
again. If Chris Brown did what?
So
Chris Brown didn't do anything. Chris Brown's at a meet and greet. He has fans come through.
He
They
just
pay
stands there
$1,000, and then he does say like, "I'll do whatever you want."
His 18-inch dick just taped to the
How
side
do
of
you
his
know
dick. All right, 16. We'll be
Well,
good.
he's like this, like about to kiss her, but they're not kissing in the picture.
Yeah, but he's holding her face, and,
And,
it's
and
like,
to me, what it seemed like was like, oh,
He might as well have
my
kissed her.
boyfriend didn't approve of this picture, and now I gotta put like, oh look, we got married, and this is the man I love.
Let me clarify.
I see that.
Because Chris Brown paid for
Babe,
that.
you know it's not like that.
Yeah.
Look, you're my number one. I
Yeah.
love you, hubby.
I'm pretty sure the husband was like, all right, we'll pay for the meet and greet, but he didn't expect it to be like that kind of picture.
Ooh, I'd feel some type of way.
And they got into it, and this is how this post came. That's what I was like, there's no way. This is definitely what happened.
Damn, you guys sound
toxic.
you guys sound really insecure right now, bro.
I am.
I'm just kidding.
I'm a proud, insecure person.
I'm playing.
Yeah.
I'm
Same
with
here.
you guys. I'm with you guys. I have friends that are YouTubers, and the girl posted a video of like her showing. She went to the Chris Brown concert, but she didn't go to the meet and greet. Oh no,
As far as YouTube knows.
no. She did go, but
Would you look at that?
she took like I think it was she took
Camera
a regular.
died, huh?
Okay, no. This is what happened, and I'm confused, but you guys will understand why. So what ended up happening was like it was a prank. She just photoshopped like her face on like a girl that Chris Brown was doing like an inappropriate picture to and showed him.
Nah.
You know, it was like one of those.
Nah.
But it was like a week ago.
Must have been a really good edit, huh?
She's hiding it.
Yeah.
No, because she shows like the original picture and shit as well.
Low-key,
Well, she
like a
knows
prank.
Photoshop. So
Hey,
which
look,
one's
yeah.
the original?
That's what I was about to say. She
Which one's the
photoshopped
original, yo?
The original one. She photoshopped the original.
Oh,
See, I don't know what to believe anymore.
Come on. Did you see the other?
My toxic ass would be
So,
like, I don't know which one's
in a
original.
nutshell, don't if you're in a relationship, your girl's not allowed to go to a Chris Brown concert.
No, she
No,
can go
she
to
can
a
go.
concert.
She can't go to the meet and greet.
She can sit in the way back.
I'm judging my girl if she pays $1,000 to meet Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's funny.
That's not the type of girl I want to be with.
You know who I'd be like? There was
That's
actually
not who my wife is.
There's
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
there's a rapper / podcaster by the name of AD, and his girl took a picture with Chris Brown, but he was in between the both of them, and that's how my girl's picture with Chris Brown would
That's how
look like.
that's gonna come out. You guys like that? You last in the middle.
That's exactly how my girl's picture with Chris Brown would look
That
like.
way, yeah. That way they can't even edit you out if anything were to happen, you know? I know people do that all the time.
If anything made me
Crop
look
me
like
out.
Lil
I
Wayne
need
right
a
here.
steps
Can't
too.
crop me out if I'm in the middle.
I need a steps too.
Uncroppable.
It just shifts.
You're not getting me out of this one. I'm kissing that.
I'm doing the kissing.
It's funny though, because there was another one of like, this guy was obviously gay and he paid for the meet and greet.
I think I
Hell
saw
yeah.
that one.
Oh,
And the
damn.
picture- the
and Chris
picture-
Brown's got to do. He can't get out of that one.
But it's funny because
No, he
in
made
the
him
picture,
do a space.
it looked like they were back to back like this, like folding their hands, and the guy that was there for the meet and greet did not look happy. So it looked
was
like,
like,
I wanted you to bend me over.
Okay.
You want to be like,
Out, Chris?
I can see that. Can you just stand behind me while I bend over? Nah,
Yeah,
nah, nah.
back to back, my boy.
Go back to
do
back.
like this.
We can do back to back.
Hold the pose. Imagine paying $1,100 and you, Chris Brown, telling you no.
he's like, Chris Brown, arrest me real quick. Assume the position.
Nah, but what would you do if you saw your girl take a picture like that with her favorite artist, Chris? You're the only one that has a girl other than me. I already said what I would do.
Her favorite artist is woman. So
Male artist.
Male artist.
Come on, bro. Yeah, if it's a girl, fuck yeah.
Nice try.
This guy.
no. Oh, jeez. Yeah, no, that's a no go.
Yeah. It's already a fantasy of yours. And
A
it's this
self-aware
close.
man. I like that.
How do I know you didn't give Chris Brown your fucking information at that point? You're that close and you're like, Chris Brown is out here sniping, bro.
yeah.
There's artists that say that Chris Brown has fucked like 80% of all LA. There's people that are out here like keeping their girlfriends away from Chris Brown.
Can you imagine? What kind of reputation is that?
Well, there's I'm sure that
Keeps Andre out of Atlanta.
Why the gay capital of the world are you?
that's where you think I'm gonna
Keep Monty out of San Francisco. Keep him out. Why'd you get that rainbow tattoo on your wrist, Monty?
be. If you guys see me in Colombia, just know I'm on vacation.
Says you know, Thailand, Colombia. I've never heard of that.
That's funny. Here, look, we always talk about this movie, but
Hey, Cindy, I'm gay. And in case you haven't noticed, so is Ray.
What? I ain't gay.
What are you talking about? You took her to that club.
So they play good music.
What about our trip to San Francisco then?
I wanted to go shopping.
But you made love to me.
No, ho. First of all, you suck my.
Whatever, Ray. Okay, I don't want you.
you know where that's from? No
Scary
way,
movie, isn't it?
Oh my god.
Is it scary?
No, it's a spoof, but it's one of the best spoof, if not the best spoof movie ever.
Which one?
The first one.
Let's watch.
Oh, it's called Spoof?
No.
Scary movie.
Oh, I said scary. He's like, okay, I know what you're talking about.
I thought you said no, it wasn't.
Yeah,
the first
scary
movie. So I was
One,
like,
two,
wait,
or three?
what?
The first one's the funniest for me. It's the one that set the limit.
Yeah, it's at the top.
We'll do a review video on it. We
gotta watch
I
those.
need to rewatch it.
No, Chris says he's never seen it, bro.
I have. I just not in a long time.
He's a liar.
That's one where she gets stuck on the ceiling.
He's a liar for sure.
Was it the second
I believe
one?
it.
When she gets stuck on the ceiling? Is it the second or first one?
Oh, that's the first one.
See? Okay.
It's a
Bro,
classic scene.
We're not talking about your pornos here.
That was my this morning.
Just kidding. But should we get into some questions or what?
Let's go.
Or you have something?
I got a question.
All right. What's your question?
It's a big one.
All right. So should I do the little ones first?
A big veiny one. Nah, let's do the big one first.
All right.
It says.
Yeah, let's get it over with.
Yeah.
Chris?
Yeah, just put the whole. Let's do it. Okay, it says, my homie has been in a long distance relationship with his girl for 3 years. They both want to get married in 2 years. My homie just turned 21, and every time he drinks, he ends up making out with random bitches. He feels guilty, but says it doesn't mean anything because he has no emotional attachment.
Congrats.
Hey, no, I hear you, big dog. It says, half of friends say he should just break up with his girlfriend because it's unfair to her. The other half says as long as you give your love and attention to your girlfriend and only use bitches for short-term gratification, what he's doing is okay. What should he do? Also, is there a wrong and right advice that the friends are giving?
Oh, well, first of all, the second group is not your friends. And
Think
that's
so?
definitely the bad group. Yeah, bro. Come on. There's no way.
The second group is the one that's saying that that's okay.
It's okay. You're using bitches.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you think that?
You're saying those aren't your friends?
Those aren't real friends.
I think
Okay.
that one thing shouldn't decide whether or not those are your friends or not. Something like that, I don't think.
Oh yeah,
Because what if,
you came to me-
because what if they give me like this advice, but they're there for like my parents' funeral or something?
Yes,
It's like
Context matters, right?
Context matters for sure.
Yeah, but I guess a real friend, like, I would expect Monty to be like, nah, bro, stay in. This is not for you. Like, you're married. And instead of being like, nah, fool, fuck it. Like, come over. Like, it'll just be me.
It's different. He's not saying that he's not saying that they're putting them in that environment.
They're not, but they're telling him that the environment's
what the
okay.
scenario is saying
Okay,
is that,
what would you tell him? This guy, you're looking at him, he's cheating on his girl, but he's like, but it's not a big deal. What would you tell him? Would you be cool with it? Or would you be like, bro?
Personally, me,
fucked
I'd
up?
probably stop hanging out with him.
Oh,
Okay.
Jesus.
Oh, wait,
I'm
how
that
about
guy,
this?
bro.
All right,
I'm
how
not
about
trying to
this?
get involved in
All
that.
right. He goes,
I don't think-
okay, wait, hold on. I'm changing that. You see it happen. And then he goes, fuck, bro. And he's explaining himself to you. Man, like, this is short term, lads. I swear.
I'd be like, bro, like, you should probably tell her. I'm not going to say shit, but I'm like, if you're not going to, like, why are you in a relationship? Because it sounds like this is probably not the first time he's ever asked for like,
Forgiveness.
not forgiveness, but like
acceptance.
That it's
not
happened.
even then.
That it's happened.
Not even that. It just doesn't sound like it's the first time he's asking for advice.
Yeah,
He's obviously gotten advice from two different people.
Two different sets of people.
Yeah. So he's been
Yeah.
asking, and the people that are telling you to just do your thing, like maybe fucking save up, don't go to bars, see your girlfriend more often, once a month on the weekends type shit, fly out. That's the type of shit I'd be on. I just don't think that that's like, if you fucking cheat on your girl. what
Yeah,
the fuck?
don't. I would tell him, don't get married in 2 years and you need to, like, break up with her because you're obviously, like, you know.
This is Andre. You guys are whack.
I'm putting myself in a 21-year-old position.
Oh, of course. Yeah, that's what.
He's around 21-year-olds. This is what they're telling them. They have a mutual agreement that they want to get married. That's in the atmosphere. But we also were just laughing about, what would you tell this guy who says that his girlfriend's in college or some shit? We all had the same sentiment because we know what people do in long distance relationships, especially when they're young and in college. It's just like the natural occurrence. It's just a lot of people I think are in relationships like that.
Have you
long
ever-
distance
have you ever-
relationship where people like
Have you ever broke up with the girl because you wanted to, like,
hook up with
smash
someone
another girl,
else?
hook up with someone
When
else?
I was young, when I was like in high school, yeah.
Yeah.
Immature.
But
and
like
shit.
when I was like older, like I just cheated. No, I'm kidding. It's in. It was right there. There's no way I couldn't catch you guys off guard. It's entertainment, yo. It's the hottest podcast in the world.
No facts, allegedly.
No facts. I'm being theatrical again, but I think when it's young and like that, I think that just happens. I think that's the way that relationships, long distance, young college relationships work like that. I think people just cheat on each other. And she's probably doing the same thing, to be honest.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I'd be like, if you guys are both on that shit, do your thing. But
yeah, in a real world, like in a perfect world, yeah, you should break up with your girlfriend and fucking have fun. And
well, there's the real world. That's the thing. People don't give them the advice like it is the real world. The real world.
It's the frontal lobe. It hasn't developed yet.
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe.
Everything makes sense at the time. But was that the only question? I feel like it was compact. Mm-hmm. So you guys all agree
that was good. I like that one. Yeah, I would go with the first people. I think you should break up with her.
But does that make them
not get married? Imagine being like you have like 2 kids and then she finds out that you cheated on her. What is that gonna do to the relationship?
Oh, it's gonna ruin it.
It's like you're on a house of cards.
Yeah,
you know.
I see what you mean. You should move. I understand. I don't want to be in a relationship for that reason because I don't think I've met someone who I'd be willing to be that committed to
settle down.
Yeah, because it's a commitment. But that's me. I'm way older. You know, at 21, I probably wasn't thinking that way.
Okay,
you know,
like, fuck it.
But yeah,
that's insane. Yeah, maybe if you're trying to marry this person, you're thinking like an adult, and what you're also doing is an adult decision.
Yeah, if you're in love, bro, just go all in. Like, fuck it, just be committed. Don't cheat. Stay faithful. You don't want to be on the house of cards, like Monty says.
Yeah,
great analogy, by the way. A little bit of wind, whoo, toast.
Next question.
It says, "What is the worst thing about being a woman?"
Probably getting your period every month.
I say probably giving birth.
You think?
Well, some women say
it's a beautiful experience, but I'm sure it's really painful. Unless you do that injection thing.
Do you think a girl would give up their periods for giving birth once a year?
What do you mean?
Oh, I see what you mean.
No, because you would have to be pregnant for 9 months.
Exactly. So
That's
I'd go with.
Okay.
I'd go with. Like,
rather get your period.
I'd rather get my period. Yeah, because it's like I'd rather have a period all year than get birth.
Versus 9 months. You can't drink for 9 months. Come on, what kind of life is that?
Yeah,
just kidding.
That's no fun.
Chris, you don't
small sacrifice.
I disagree.
What?
I think the period's worse because it's every month. And if you're trying to have a kid, you're like, this is the best thing.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to not drink because I want a kid. And
you would have like
you're gonna want to drink
kids.
once you have kids. Huh?
You would have 80 kids by the time that you're 80.
You would.
No, in this hypothetical.
Yeah, I'd rather deal with periods. It seems like
I'm good, bro.
Are you getting busted in like every month?
Yeah.
Every 9 months to be exact.
Bloody?
Yeah, I guess right,
Just
every
be
9
bleeding
months.
for a bit. Put a little tampon in. All good.
Little Kleenex.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
A little cramp.
Now, well, some will say
I run often, so those are pretty
Ladies,
familiar.
this is
some
just a
people would
little
argue
cramp.
that getting hit in the nuts hurts more than giving birth.
It's a good valid argument. If you've ever been hit in the nuts really hard,
You don't want that shit to happen again, but there's some women out there that are like, oh, I want another kid.
My mom
You know what I mean?
My mom said,
yeah. Oh yeah. You're
My
right.
mom said-
You're right. I never want to get kicked in the balls.
Right?
ever.
You're not like, yeah.
But women do say that. Oh, I want to have 3 more.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ. Couldn't
So
have been that
what hurt?
bad.
Yeah.
what are those stones?
What stones?
Stones? Gallstones? Not gallstones, but
Oh, kidney stones.
kidney stones. My mom says she'd rather give birth like 1,000 times and have 1 kidney stone.
Oh shit.
She's had a kidney stone before, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Damn.
I've seen her go like walk to the hospital and she's like,
Pain.
she's like, I'd rather give birth.
That's one of the main reasons I stopped drinking soda. Because people kept saying kidney stones. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
And for guys, it's worse.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's a little pee-pee hole and a rock this
And
big.
I don't think
fuck.
I don't think they like put you to sleep. I think they
No, you have to
can.
pee it out. They give you like some medication. or
Yeah,
some
that's
shit.
they give you antibiotics that breaks it down or some shit.
Yeah.
But if you catch it in time, if it gets
Right.
through at a certain size, you're fucked.
Ooh.
You have to, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so drink your water. Don't drink all that
Stay
sugar
hydrated.
and shit. Yeah, stay hydrated.
Bobby Boucher.
We got 2 more.
Hydration.
All right.
Next one is: do you guys ever feel like a failure?
Not recently.
Not recently, for sure.
Yeah,
Right now.
definitely.
I have
When
in
I
the
was
past.
younger, I have. I'm like, oh man, but yeah.
Only when you were younger, you haven't felt like as a failure within the last 2 years? At anything you just felt like,
you know
fuck
what?
that, I'm winning?
Actually, I'm not gonna fucking lie. I told you guys about my last bad trip when my cousin gave me an edible, and he swears it was a regular edible, but it sent me through like a horrible trip, and I just like thought like the worst shit about myself, everything that I've made, my music, everything. I was like, bro, like I suck. You know, I suck at life. Like that was really a fucking thought. I swear to God.
Yeah.
And it really kind of like recalibrated like my everything.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I recalibrated my intentions, like my work, not my work ethic, because I felt like I've always been consistent with my work ethic, but I definitely like that was like the last time where I was like, oh shit, like I definitely need to like set my shit up for sure.
Funny and oddly enough, mine was also a fucking edible. That the fucking
edibles
guy
will get you.
swears
Bro, it's
it was
the
an
weed.
edible, but I definitely same thing. Felt like a failure. Definitely cried. Took a shower, and I was like, all right.
I didn't
feel
cry,
better.
but I threw up like 3 times.
I
couldn't
I
walk.
threw up too, but I was like, fuck, I'm definitely a failure.
Couldn't walk. Yeah.
The next day though, I was like, fuck yeah, you gotta get your shit together.
Yeah. But as of recently, I feel like I'm right where I have to be.
Yeah.
You know?
Chris,
Right now.
feel like a failure?
Absolutely. I'm failing at this podcast. I'm failing at the fans and then the comments down. I'm
No.
The fans hate Chris.
You're the best.
Yeah, show Chris some love.
Yeah.
everybody hates
Put in the
Chris.
comments.
Yeah.
W
show your hate.
Chris.
Hashtag we hate Chris.
Is it Chris? Just talk about me, please. Oh my God. Next question. Last question. Trying to update my playlist. Please suggest artist or song.
Zandre Oggs.
It's a great one.
Yeah, my guys here, Zandre, and even Chris. Chris's band is pretty good. Edgar's shit is pretty good. Edgar, Monty.
Hell yeah. Monolith.
Monty makes great music.
It's all good. Yeah.
He's all low key. Find his SoundCloud.
Money.
Yeah, but see, SoundCloud. That's what's whack about Monty right there. You got to go on SoundCloud to listen. Unless you go to Zandre's playlist and you have some Monty shit, but not all of your shit is on like DSPs, is it?
I have some of my favorite features are on like Zandre's shit.
Yeah.
He's
For
just saying
sure.
that. He said that to all the pretty boys.
Oh, hell yeah. Pride Month.
No, what else was I gonna say? Oh, I do. Yeah, we should maybe make like a playlist and shit.
Like a LSD playlist and just update it.
That'd be
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
We'll do some shit like that. We'll curate a playlist for you guys. And